Winston! Winston! Win.
You help him clean my ears? Huh? Oh, check the neighbors? Okay, check the neighbors.
He was in an illegal situation, had been poached and smuggled in, and was not doing well. I wasn't sure he was going to make it. He was very malnourished. I pretty much had to hold him, keep him on me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the first 2 months. I think he just needed to know that, stability was there. Just like a small child. There was a lot of trust building.
Winston, what are you doing?
But here we are a year later.
Oh, hi, bud.
And he's about to pop in right behind me here. He's doing great.
Come here, Win.
Winston is thriving. He's happy. He's healthy. He's whole. He's absolutely fantastic.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/GOL.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/GOL.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
Turn a boring salad into something special to impress the fussy eaters, while making a Coco Delight to impress your vegan or non-vegan guests. Coco Delight and Exotic Avocado Salad, Part 1 of 3. Keep watching to discover more.
Jesili dobro, splendid viewers. This is a way to ask your Slavonian friends, have you been well in Croatian? I am Oleg. The hard-working people of Slavonia, Croatia, are hopeful that the collective efforts and positive energy that you bring to others will have a lasting impression so that they may follow your example. May the Divine lead you to everlasting happiness. Welcome to A Gift of Love, simple and nutritious cooking with Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan. In our spiritual life on earth, Supreme Master Ching Hai teaches us the highest method, the Kuan Yin method, which enables our souls to be liberated from the cycle of birth and death. In our daily lives, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, reminds us to live a meaningful, saintly life with purity and compassion. She shares the art of vegan cuisine so that we may bring a warm and loving atmosphere to our families and friends over food. Her loving cuisine is not only nutritious and healthy, but also helps our consciousness to be in harmony with nature and full of benevolence for all beings.
Si nous voulons apporter le paradis sur la terre, nous devons vivre comme les êtres du paradis. C'est-à-dire vivre d'une façon harmonieuse en respectant la liberté et le droit de vivre de chacun. Les 5 préceptes et le régime végétarien, il s'agit seulement d'un style de vie juste et noble, celui d'un gentleman, d'un sage possédant compassion et grandeur, et dont l'amour inclut toutes les créatures. Étant l'être le plus élevé de toute la création, nous pouvons distribuer cette grâce en préservant la vie dans le monde où nous vivons. Et c'est cela, contribuer à la paix sur la terre. C'est cela, l'amour, la gentillesse en action.
Supreme Master Ching Hai encourages and promotes veganism as a noble way of living. She personally designed the Alternative Living flyer and launched a global campaign to share this peaceful and loving message with the world.
If we want to truly lead a life of love thy neighbor, our neighbors should include our animal friends, especially since they harm us in no way. They only beautify our lives. They are loving and they make our lives more lively, colorful, and interesting. We should preserve them, watch them, love them, and enjoy their presence. God has made it clear. He says, I made all the animals to befriend you and help you.
Through her teachings, millions of people have become vegetarian or vegan, changing their way of thinking in regard to the sentient nature of our animal friends. With boundless love, Supreme Master Ching Hai sets aside her precious time and demonstrates a few simple and aesthetically appetizing dishes. With heartfelt gratitude, we sincerely thank Supreme Master Ching Hai for sharing with us wonderful vegan dishes and easy cooking tips. Today, we joyfully present Supreme Master Ching Hai's Coco Delight and Exotic Avocado Salad, Part 1 of 3.
All right, kiddo, we're gonna do some fantastic cooking today. This is called vegan spirits, but you don't have to call it spirits even. You can call it some fancy food, you know? Like fragrant coconut or something more to your liking. Savory coconut or angel blessing coconut. Blessed coconut, blissful coconut, cozy coconut, whatever you like, okay? The reason we call it vegan spirits is so that the people who are still just transit into a vegan diet and they still feel like to replace in their psychological mind something similar to what they've been eating, then you can call that vegan spirits. Okay? For that we need like 200 grams of gluten powder, of gluten flour or powder, completely just gluten, is clean from wheat flour. And then we have dry coconut, it's already shelled, and only the flesh is ready, like that. And for the sauce, we will have 1 orange and a few strawberries, fresh. And for spice, we have coriander seed powder, black pepper, grounded but not powdery, okay? Grounded, but you still can see the little grains. And some salt and vegan stir-fry sauce Sometimes they call it vegan oyster sauce. Yeah, okay. It's made from mushroom and soy sauce. And we need some soy milk. And for the side dish, for the accompanying dish, we have some zucchini and cherry tomatoes. And for salad, we have 2 avocados, medium size or bigger size. These are bio products. These are organic products from the organic farm. Some are from my own garden. Okay, let's begin. Now we're going to slice this coconut into small pieces, like finger sized, yeah, a little bit thinner than that. There we are. We cut them into long kind of stick. Something like this, huh? See, a little thinner than your finger width. Like that. It doesn't matter so much. But if it's thinner, it just cooks nice. And it looks more like the effect that you want. For a better looking effect, you can peel away the brown protective layer of the coconut so it becomes completely white. But that is not a necessary thing. Right. Okay, then it becomes white like this. You can peel it beforehand, before you slice them, or you can peel after. If you want to peel the brown part, see the brown part that protects the coconut flesh outside? Not the thick skin, it's just the brown protective layer, very thin layer inside. After you take away the skin, the hulk of the coconut. If you want to peel the protective brown layer, after you slice it, then you have to be careful that it will not break. Okay? Be gentle with it. We shall call this Coco Delight. Hey? Coco Delight is a nice name. I like it. You see, the advantage of peeling after you slice is that you can put it on the board and just skin it away a little part at a time, like this, and it will not break. And also it's easier than when you peel the whole shell before you slice. Yeah? Like that. It's easier. Got it? You see the broken part and the skin, you don't throw away in the garbage, huh? You can put it outside for the rat people. Yeah, and some bird people, they eat them. At least the rat people will eat them. You see, for the hard shell on the outside, you have to use a hammer to break it gently around. And then all the hard shell will fall apart and you just peel them off so the soft flesh inside the coconut remains. You see, this is how the coconut looks when we have not broken the shell yet. See, when you use a hammer to knock it around, yes, gently, maybe make one horizontal and then one vertical or something like that. Just break the shell only, yes? So you can try to get the coconut as whole as possible so that you can have the length that you want. If the flesh inside is broken into small pieces, then you cannot use the length that you want. That's all. But it's still okay. This is kind of a big coconut now. So I think I use 300 grams of gluten powder. Soy milk. Then we put in a pinch of salt. Right. Mix it well. When you mix the salt and flour of any kind, try not to breathe the flour in, okay? You might have a sneezing effect or allergy. I will put in like half a cup of soy milk and stir it and make it into a dough. If it's not enough, you can always put more soy milk. After mixing a little bit, you can add in another half a cup. In a big cup, huh? And you still can put more if you want. Huh? If you put too little, then the dough will be too hard. And too much, it will be too soft. Too soft is better than too hard, okay? If it's wet a little bit, it's okay. Like this. Huh? It's a little wet. It's okay. Okay, it's done. Now we're going to wrap a little bit of flour around the coconut. Okay, you roll it a little into a ball, yeah? And then you wrap it around the coconut. Leave the coconut sticking out a little bit, eh? Don't completely cover the coconut stick. Just wrap it around like this, roughly. It doesn't have to look so smooth. Yeah, make a thin layer around the coconut stick. So it will look like this, huh? Okay, just like this. Right. And we leave it aside. Get another one until you finish with all your coconut sticks. Until you cover all your coconut sticks. You roll it into a more smooth ball and then press it flat. Yeah, press it flat with your finger. And no need to use any other instrument. This should be enough. You cover it and press the edges together. It's still wet. It's better that your dough is a little wet. Then you just press the edges together and they stick together. That's it. See, this is how it looks, huh? Okay. See, this is good when a lot of people do it together, you know, like a couple of friends who came over, and you can teach them how, and they can do it with you. It's also fun. Yes, okay. Your classmates come over, and then you teach them how. Impress them. They will love this. See, you can press it on the chopping board a little bit so it flattens out, yeah? And evens out a little bit. So it flattens out a little bit like that. Yeah, more even and flat. During the making of it, if you see that your dough doesn't stick too much together, and then you add a little bit more soy milk, okay? Maybe your dough is too dry. Yeah, you can wear a mask during the mixing of the flour, if you want, the surgical mask, so that if you are allergic to flour, it won't go into your nose and make you sneeze or runny nose or running eyes. Yes. But it's also good to protect yourself, you know, flour and those stuff, they don't belong to the nose, eh? So it's better you wear the mask when you handle flour stuff. I think we prepare the salad now first before we go into the hot dishes, yeah? Because the cold salad can stay cold very long. But the hard dishes should be eaten when it's warm. You know that, okay? So now we divide the avocado into 2 halves, yeah? Halve it. With the skin and all, you have to wash it first with the salty water. Okay, we divide it like that. And we take the hard nut out, okay? So that we have like 2 cups. We can use a spoon, yeah, to scoop out the inner part, the fleshy part, and leave the skin intact, so we can use it as a cup. Gentle, gentle, yeah, like that. See? Okay. You can scoop a little bit more. Yeah, be gentle so that the skin outside will not be broken, because we want to use it. Less washing and nicer looking. Something exotic looking. When you put the salad inside this cup, it looks nicer, more natural, and saves washing, saves more environmental material. Okay, like that. And we continue with the next. Scoop it out. Yeah, there we are. Don't scoop too thin the skin, it might break. You might dig a hole into the skin because the skin looks tough but it's delicate also, one thing. Okay, we just leave a little bit to keep the cup standing well. A little bit of flesh in it to keep the cup standing. Right. Go gently just along the side, the shape of the avocado. Just scoop it around like this, and it will come out easily. And take away the extra flesh that is still in there. Use a spoon. It's safer than using a knife. Because if we use a knife to scoop it out, we might injure the skin, and then we won't have the cup. Just in case you make a hole in the skin. Not to worry. You use some aluminum foil to lay inside, yeah? If you don't want it to break. But it won't be a problem because this salad will not be so soupy. So even if you dig a little hole into the skin, very little things will happen. And even if a little sauce comes out of the salad cook, it will go into the plate. You still can use it. There. So we have 4 cups. All clean and scooped out. We're going to put the salad in there. First we prepare the salad. Okay, we take away the hard nut in the middle of the avocado. We don't eat that, You can plant it in a small little plastic cup until it germinates and sprouts. And it's strong, about this high, and then you can plant it in your garden and have plenty of avocados year after year. We have several avocado trees in my garden. Okay, now the flesh of the avocado, you chop it into very fine pieces, small. You could even mash it as well, but I just chop it. You can mash it with the fork, chop it fine, because this is very soft actually. See, as I say, simple cooking, simple cooking means also using less utensils, because then you will have to wash a lot if you use all possible things then we have to wash. Yes, wasting time and energy. So I'm a busy mom. I cook simple, and I'm sure your kids are busy also, studying, passing out flyers, and talking to people, trying to make them vegan. So we are very busy people. We don't have time. And don't make fun of the newcomers. When they love to call this vegan spirits and all that, then it's okay, you know. They will get used to it slowly. They're not used to it. Yeah, whatever means to bring them into veganism is fine. Okay?
Ingredients. For all ingredients, please use organic versions, if available. For the entree Coco Delight, the ingredients are 300 grams of gluten powder, flesh of 1 coconut, pinch of salt, 1/2 to 1 cup of soy milk, organic olive oil. Sauce. Half a small apple, finely chopped, optional, apple juice or pears and grapes. 4 big strawberries, finely chopped, juice of 1 orange, pinch of salt, a squeeze of fruity syrup, a dash of organic strawberry jam, 10 counts of Maggi or soy sauce, finely ground black pepper, vegetable bouillon, optional, 2 mushrooms, optional, a few dashes of coriander seed powder, 1 tablespoon of vegan oyster sauce, water, optional, ketchup, mustard. For the exotic avocado salad, the ingredients are 2 medium avocados, black pepper, salt, juice of 1 lemon, a squeeze of fruity sugar or fruity syrup, 1 tablespoon of organic olive oil, coriander seed powder optional, red bell pepper cubed. Side dish, boiled vegetables, zucchini quartered, cherry tomatoes, filtered water. It's been a pleasure to have you join us on our show today, loving viewers. You don't want to miss part 2 of this show. Do tune in next Sunday, March 24th, when our beloved master will continue to share with us her Coco Delight and exotic avocado recipe. Coming up next is Live a Fulfilling Life, part 2 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. May you and your family always be protected by the Almighty.